stone. So I've kind of been on a little bit of a health kick recently. And this is roughly 400 calories or so, a bit less. I had quite a big lunch today because I was in London and I was tired and hungry, so I ate a bit more. So this is a little bit lower, but you could always add some cheese or some cream, which would make this a little bit more calorific and a bit more exciting. Hello, Yana from Wales. How are you doing? How's Sarah? It feels like it's been so long since I've spoken to Sarah, or you, to be honest with you. I've been so just away. So I've basically portioned out all my ingredients already. So the first thing that I'm going to do is get the spaghetti cooking. I've got 200 grams of spaghetti here, so the recommended portion is about 100 grams per person. I'm feeding 2. I'm just going to break this up, throw it into the pot. How dirty the hob is. But the main reason I'm actually cooking this, I haven't eaten crab for years, so God knows if I actually enjoy it, is because I'm trying to eat more protein. So I started doing weightlifting and stuff like that at the gym, and I've been told to aim for more protein. So, that's what I'm going for. Apparently, eating chocolate and all this stuff hasn't got any good nutrition in it. I mean, who'd have known, eh? And apparently drinking beer every night during lockdown isn't great for the tummy either. So, but it's been really good, actually. I've had such a good health kick, and I feel really, really good. Thanks, Yana. Right, so I've got my spaghetti in the pan. This is whole wheat spaghetti. So I like to overcook it a little bit because I don't like how much of a bite it's got to it. I'm going to, hey, Google, set a timer for 12 minutes. I'm sorry if everyone else has a Google and I've just set them all off. Sure. And whilst that cooks, we're going to get to work on the sauce. So the sauce is a pretty basic sauce, to be honest with you. There's very little in it. It's got my big knife, everyone. It's more or less you flavor the oil, and then the oil is the sauce. Now, one thing I've just forgotten to do is salt my pasta water. I'm going to throw some salt in. Don't be shy with the salt. As I say, it's there's not a lot of going on in this sauce, so we actually use some of the pasta water as water as well. What's everyone been up to recently? As I said, I was in London today. I was looking around a magistrate's court, actually, because I'm going to have to start doing tours. So I'm being broadcasted, am I? I feel like a celebrity. This is Oscar live on the BBC. Sorry, I can hear my phone going off, but I just haven't got around to checking it, if I'm honest with you. What else have I done in the last couple of weeks? Oh, I've been everywhere. I got another tattoo, much to my mother's dismay, probably, but hey, why give it up? Right, let's grab out the garlic press. I'm just starting with the garlic. So I put in the recipe, if anyone saw it in the Not Alone group, I did put 1 clove of garlic, but I've decided to use 2, although one of them had a baby inside it. So technically I'm using like 2.5. I'm a garlic baby killer. What's going on in the comments? No, darling, not BBC yet. Do you know what? Imagine how good of a job it would be to be one of those people that goes on the morning television and cooks. I would love that. Right, I've got some fresh leaf parsley here, flat leaf fresh parsley. Just going to use about a handful. I'm not going to weigh it out. Did everyone miss being on the edge of the seat? It's like, chop away, so casually. To be honest with you, I don't want this to be too small, but I don't really want like a mouthful of parsley, so just judge it by eye. I mean, this is probably okay. Just gonna push that there. Don't worry if it all gets mixed together, it's all going in the same place, but I mean, try and keep it separate because we are cooking things at different times. We should definitely send a request to BBC. I'm hungry, hurry up. Well, I've got 8 minutes to try and get this all done. I don't know, you can't see my face, I feel like a body. What am I doing next? I'm going to, you know what? It's in my hand. I'm going to zest the lemon. So we want to zest the whole lemon. We want all of it, and we're also going to use some of the juice. So make sure you save the lemon. I will show you in just a second. Got my tattoo. Hey, which new one? Do you want to see the one down? No, I'm joking. Hello, Cal. How you doing? There we go. Right, it's all stuck in the grinder. The that. Yeah, this is the new tattoo. Hi, Liz. So it just sort of matches with the rest of it. I'm just trying to fill the arm up a bit more, to be honest with you. All right, let's get my pastry brush out and give this a wipe. Right, so this is going to go in our sauce as well. Basically, everything we're prepping is just for the sauce now. It's nice and easy. There's loads stuck on the inside as well. Oh dear. Another one on my butter. Right. So that is our lemon zest. Doesn't the elbow hurt? Yeah, the elbow. Well, actually, I'm not going to lie to you. This new one was the most painful. The elbow was all right because it's more bone, but I find when it gets on muscle, that's when it starts to get painful. But everyone's different and everyone experiences pain differently. So for some, it's going to hurt more on an elbow. Just whilst I've got this knife and still haven't cut anything spicy, I'm just going to half this lemon for when we juice it. All right, chili next. What I'm going to do is just slice through the middle of this chili. You could leave the chili out. I'm only going to use one because I don't want it to be too spicy for Dean. And what I'm going to do is just scrape the insides out first. And get rid of all of those seeds because they're actually the more spicy bit. Do you know what? I think everyone is frightened to get tattoos. I mean, except for me, because they're worried about how much it hurts. But to be honest with you, one of those weird pains. I know that sounds like a weird thing to say, but it's more of like a nagging pain than anything else. It's not like a horrible get this off me sort of thing. Right, I've also got some pre-shredded crab meat here. Sustainably sourced, of course. It's supposedly ready to eat as well. But, Right. What we're going to do is swap the pans around really quick. Get this frying pan at the front. Yes, Cal, definitely agree that inner arm has been the worst so far. I think the longest that I've sat is 4.5 hours, and that was for the bird here and sort of the branch that it's on. This was in total 8 hours, but it was split into like 3 sessions. Right, so I think some people are going to wince at this next bit. But we want 3 tablespoons of oil. I have a mix of oils because we started to run low, so I just had to throw them all into one. But this is predominantly vegetable oil and olive oil. In an ideal world, I would just be using olive oil. But hey, I'm trying to save on a few pennies at the moment, to be honest. Yeah, I agree. My elbow is definitely not as bad as my inner arm either. Right, we're going to turn the heat on this. Oh, wrong one. Low. We don't want to burn anything. But what we want to do is throw our garlic and our chilies into the oil. And what we're doing is we're flavoring this oil for the sauce. So we're not looking to cook it. We just want to let it get fragrant and keep it in the oil as much as you can. And then once it's nice and fragrant, we're just going to turn it off and let it sit. Nothing fits. What's the point in having 2 things if you can't put a frying pan and a pan together? So I know it's a funny thing to say, but you will be able to smell when this is ready. I can't really give you a time because it's going to depend on, how hot you're using the pan and how small you've cut things. But you'll be able to smell it. It smells really nice and garlicky. You might not be able to smell the chilies as much. So I'm now happy with that. So I'm just going to take it off the heat. This very close to being ready is the spaghetti. Sure, we are cooking with gas. Get that on properly. So, just for a recap, we've got in this frying pan about 2 cloves of garlic and a chili. We've got spaghetti on the go, chopped up parsley, zest of a lemon, crab meat, and 2 half lemons here. Okay. What we're going to do is, the time is about done, so I'm going to drain off the spaghetti. Let me pull off what's stuck to the bottom of the pan. Oh dear. Do you know, if I used enough water, none of this would be stuck to the bottom of the pan, but I kind of underestimated the water levels. Not too much. There's only a few bits and pieces stuck. All right. So what we're now going to do is get this frying pan back on some heat. Not too much heat at all. What I should have said is you can save some of this pasta water. Doesn't matter if you didn't. I actually forgot. I'm not going to lie. So what we're going to do is throw the crab meat in. You don't want to cook it because this is pre-cooked. What I've got, I'm just literally letting it heat up. Throw in your spaghetti. start by just tossing this all together. So you want to work quickly because you don't want anything to cook, really. We're just heating it through. We're going to get a half cup of water. Throw that in. Some salt. So I forgot to keep mine. We're going to toss that together. Go. It smells so nice. We're going to put half of the lemon in. I'm going to use this half because there's no seeds that are going to fall out. I lied. We're going to put our lemon zest in as well. Just going to pick out that lemon seed that I just dropped in. 1, 2. Toss that together as well. A lot of tossing in this video. I regret saying that instantly. And now we're just going to add most of our parsley. Reserve a little bit. Oh, this looks good. Heat off. Room. I'm trying not to put too much in the pan because I'm so rubbish at serving spaghetti. It all sticks together. And then one of us gets near to nothing and the other one gets a ton. Oh, getting it everywhere. I know everyone's going to tell me off using a fork, but I find it easier when it comes to spaghetti. Cool. Right, so what we're going to do now, finish it off with some cracked pepper. You're fasting. Oh no, I couldn't do that. And this is what you're left with. So the last thing we can do, if you want, you don't really have to. It just makes it look pretty. Cool. So I'm gonna leave it there, I think. So thank you for watching. That was me cooking something kind of healthy for a change. Let me know, because if you guys want, obviously I'm on a bit of a health kick at the moment, so perhaps I could start doing some relatively healthy calorie-wise meals every time I cook. I mean, I will be anyway, but you know, maybe focusing more so on that. If that's what people are interested in, I think this is good. I mean, 500 calories for a meal really isn't bad, is it, really? Or less than 500 calories in this case. Yeah. Cool. Thank you, everybody. I will speak to you all soon, no doubt. Have a fantastic week and weekend. Bye-bye.